Hello and welcome back for the Tower on Nightmare. As a reminder, these are Nightmare levels. They have a Nightmare in the title, that means they're on Nightmare difficulty and such things. This is a fairly simple, straightforward map. It has a fairly simple and straightforward kill zone, although it's only one wall in the kill zone areas. But it is relatively easy. I believe there are not flying enemies on this iteration of the level. Don't really need that third one, do I? I guess I could do it that way. Guess I probably shouldn't have put quite that many. Either way, there is basically a winding staircase up this tower to there, which is where the rift is. We have a lot of points on this level, I've noticed. A Frost Ogre. There's a gate down there, which is to run all the way up. There's a gate right there, which is to run on one level. There are two rolling logs, one for each gate. May as well use it now, since I'm never going to use it beyond this point, so... Especially that lower one, I really should get that one fairly early on. Oh, that actually killed the ogre as well. Nice. Since I'm never going to have a chance to use that again, I may as well just do it now and rack up that massive kill streak bonus. Because why not? Now I'm going to burn them and just run down here and grab the coin. There's no reason to let the traps kill them, but there's also really no reason to let me kill them. Be just about as effective for both of them, quite frankly. Go ahead and tar. Now the problem I've done here is I've set up a 3x2, more or less, kill zone, but the Floor Scorchers do not have a 3x1 range. They don't have a 3 square range, they have a 2 square range. So if I put them back here, they're only going to trigger on the second arrow wall. They'll trigger right here. Now the problem with that is it's not efficient because most stuff dies right about here to here. So between this area, a lot of stuff dies. So I might end up having to do Floor Scorchers on both sides. The problem with doing that is it forces stuff that's standing on it when it triggers, which will be pretty much right after the first wave, which screws everything up, and it'll fling them back a little bit. So your arrow trap will trigger on like 2 orcs and then have to wait. So it's not exactly the best thing ever, but I might have to do that anyway, we'll see. I may not even need the Floor Scorchers because I'm going to have 3 swinging maces here. So I'm not sure I'll need that. The only real thing that'll get through 3 swinging maces is ogres. And at that point they're mostly going to be dead. So I would like the arrow walls to kill these, but they're going to trigger at so few of frequency, there's so little of frequency that I don't think it actually matters all that much. Having said that, I'm pretty sure I just kept several orcs from dying there, but whatever. 'Tis what it did, 'tis what I shall have to deal with, sadly. Mostly revolving around my own stupidity, as these things trigger on a whole lot of nothing. It's alright. I'll survive. The extra income is nice. It helps you get traps set up earlier, but it's not really needed on a level like this, where everything comes from one direction. Basically in a line. They don't clump together a lot on this level, so your traps are spread out a bit. And I'm pretty sure there are no flying enemies on this level. I can't open the trap list, so I can't actually see anymore. That is another thing on Nightmare. The only time you'll be able to see what enemies spawn is at the very beginning, because it's the only time you can actually have your trap list open, and that is where it tells you what spawns. Admittedly, it does tell you what spawns in the entirety of the match, but also there's this thing over here, which you can use to kill ogres pretty well. It's a giant crossbow. It does a ton of damage to ogres, as you probably might expect. Now, I have archers here just mostly because they're not really effective on this level, because they have to be way back here to keep from being shot by them over there on the stairwell and stuff. So they're not exactly efficient. I may not even use them, quite frankly. Ow. I hate that so much. Once we get the swinging maces set up, we can more or less just chill in the back row, so I'm not really all that worried about the archers, the crossbow, whatever these stupid things are. Those danguses over there, they're shooting at me. Stop it. I dislike your nonsense. I really should be up here burning these so they drop shields to help out my swinging mace, but it seems to actually be doing it right, given it's just one mace. That didn't work as planned, but I can immediately sell them anyway. So wait a second, because it's a little glitchy sometimes. It'll drop all three, and boom! Now we have more or less the doom of everything that goes up here, except for Kobold Runners, which would be where the flame things come in, which I may as well put down now, just so they're there, since it looks like Kobold Runners are coming. Yep. They appear to have spawned at the bottom. Indeed. It'll do that a lot as well. Fast enemies will spawn at the bottom, and regular enemies will spawn at the second middle door here, so they kind of come together at the same time, mostly to distract you for all intents and purposes. It's not working terribly well for them, and they dropped a coin. Ow. Go ahead and drop that. It's going to kill the kobolds, but they don't count for extra money anyway, so... And then go heal. Hooray! I really don't need to do anything at all beyond watch out for ogres at this point. Also, for ogres, you can actually set up a tertiary, or not tertiary, there's only one, you idiot. A secondary kill area for ogres, just to reduce their health a little bit so you can drop down 3, which I might actually do. 3 of those and then tar it up again and another flame thing on the ground. I may as well do it. It's not going to be as effective a kill zone as this. As you might expect, that's pretty effective, but it does its job fairly well. It's just basically a secondary in case of emergency thing. Or you could hop on this if you want to be more active and just shoot them. It only takes 3 to kill them. Or 1 and then 2 hits by the mace, I believe, to kill him. So let's see if he actually makes it through. So far he's still alive, and he's dead, so never mind. Not at risk at all, and I don't even have oiled trap gears yet. How's it doing there, Ogre? Don't get, if you're doing this kind of layout where you want the traps to kill the ogres, don't get too close to the traps. Because the ogres will charge you, and that'll cause them to run faster, and blah blah blah. It's not exactly helpful. There it goes again, indeed, whichever orc just said that. And I'm going to lay down the tar and another layer of flame traps. This will also help with Kobold Runners, so... Because if they do happen to get past this due to timing, they'll just get hit by this, and by the time another one gets past, these will probably be refreshed back here, so... 'Tis all good. If you're going for combos, you would want the swinging mace, the tar, the arrow, and the flame to hit the enemy at the same time, but most enemies will not survive the swinging mace, so... Swinging maces make it a little bit difficult to actually get high combos and thus high scores, but they're incredibly effective. That's a lot of Kobold Runners. They're incredibly effective at just murdering things, so they're great at getting through the level, not so great at getting, whatever it's called. By the way, you can't be hurt when you're sitting in this thing, as far as I'm aware. It's possible they may be able to blow this up, but I kind of doubt it. I haven't actually tested that. I don't know what that shaking is. Is it the maces hitting them? Yeah, it's the maces hitting them. He got through, and he didn't do very well beyond it. Also, I should mention, these bolts actually pierce. I wish I could aim left a little more. They actually pierce, so it is possible. And you can see the crossbow orcs aiming at me and then stopping because I don't assist. It is possible to hit a bunch of things at the same time, so that's always good. No, I don't get the coin. Hello, dudes. And there's literally nothing else for me to spend my money on, except for archers, if I so desired. There is another spot you can do a kill zone, down there, basically right in front of that gate area, and around the corner you can do a kill zone. It's not, right around the corner down there is only like a 2.5 wide area, so you can't do this kind of kill zone down there, but you could do it if you want to. I'll go ahead and show you. Hello, Froster. So this is a 3x, I think, 3x1, 3x whatever, so you can do maces there, but you cannot do them along that path because it's skinny. Skinny mini, as they so term it. They don't actually term it that, but, you know, whatever. You can also set up some extra stuff back here, just to, you know, keep them from murdering their rift if you so desired, but I don't think that's actually necessary. You could also put archers back here. I don't know why you'd want to. You can kind of glitch them into the wall back here. Can you? No, that's just how it behaves for whatever reason. It's a bit bizarre. Either way, there's things dying. Let's watch them. You can see it's going pretty well, except not really. This is actually, sadly, a really long level. Also, the music has stopped for whatever reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but the music just seems to have ceased existing. Maybe it's been going for that long that the music just got tired of me. This is going to be a very boring level because of the way it's laid out, and the relative difficulty of it is actually extremely easy, as you can tell. So for the most part, we're literally going to be doing nothing, which kind of sucks. I could set up more kill zones, I could set up archers, I could set up a lot of things. I should have got flip traps so I could do that just for more hilarity. You can actually, with this kind of kill zone, for added effect, you can put flip traps back here, double layer flip traps. It will flip them back to here. So they will be back at the start of the kill zone. In the process, most of them will actually get hit by the mace while they fly back to the kill zone, but, you know. So you can actually have a very, very condensed area to kill things in. Downside, of course, is that will not affect ogres. Or at least big ogres, since it does seem to actually affect actual ogres and stuff. I may as well just set up archers back here. How many can I fit back here? Not very many, I don't think. About that many. And I may as well give them flaming arrows, because why not? And now we can watch them assist our traps. Not that it's necessary, but, you know. It's a thing that happened. How's it going, Frost Ogre? How you doing? Doing alright? And you're dead. So the Frost Ogres seem to be getting the farthest. I don't know if there are armored ogres, but an armored ogre probably could get through this. Without a whole lot of difficulty anyway. I don't know if you would actually get past it, but I think you might get at least to here. It's possible you can get past it. Oh my god, kobold runners, whatever will I do? Oh wait, they're dead.
I suppose
There's literally nothing else to do except sit here and wait, so we're gonna have a metric crap ton of excess money on this level. They give you so much money on this level, and you don't need it. In fact, to be honest, if I was more active, I wouldn't even need this second set of traps back here, or these archers, but I'm being lazy. There you go, he's dead. Woohoo! Now, the downside, of course, is these guys will get shot at by those crossbow orcs, but oh well. They should survive, so whatever. So I'm probably going to actually speed up this last couple of waves, because I literally just stopped talking. In fact, I've mostly stopped paying attention entirely. As you can see, it's an easy level. It's insanely easy. I missed the completion time by 19 seconds, apparently. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Probably because I was twiddling around there at the end with those ogres, picking up those coins for no reasons. But I ended this with 15,000 spare credit coin things. Rift point things, whatever those are. I'm not actually sure what they are, but I ended with 15,000 extra, which is insane, quite frankly, that I had that much spare on Nightmare difficulty, nonetheless. But either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on hopefully a slightly more difficult level.